They stopped next to a battered wooden door. Monsieur Hollart produced the key and opened it, leaning out slightly to see if they were being watched.
"You staying with me now? I still feel very worried about the whole thing."
"I can see that," said Jan, smiling. They walked up the stone stairs to the first floor and entered a much larger apartment than the one Jan remembered.
"Yannick, is that really you?"
It was the high-pitched voice he knew so well. Jan rushed towards Tetu, lifting him off his feet and hugging him tight as tears rolled down Tetu's cheeks. "Oh, it is so good to see you."
"Put me down and let me get a proper look at you,"
said Tetu, wiping his eyes and walking round Jan, studying him carefully.
"Well, what a fine gentleman you've turned out to be. Can you speak English? Oh, my word! What your mother would have given to see her handsome son all grown up. Tell me, can you read and write?"
"I can," laughed Jan, "and I speak English like a gentleman, without even a trace of an accent." Tetu clapped his hands and danced with joy.
Well, who'd have thought it?"
He paused, his face suddenly solemn.
"Do you forgive me, Yannick, for letting you believe I was dead?"
"Oh, there's nothing to forgive. I have so much to thank you for, Tetu. Never once have I felt unloved or unwanted. Without you, I'd have been left to die. You've been both mother and father to me."
No, Jan, stop it. Love needs no justification. You were always wanted, right from the very beginning. Whatever happens, don't forget that."
"You've been incredibly brave," said Jan.
"Rubbish! You know, it was never my intention to get shot. But I felt fate had intervened. I tell you this, Yannick, it was the hardest thing I have ever done, not to let you know I was all right."
"Those things I used to be able to do. Read minds, read the future," said Jan. "Those gifts left me the night Topolan was killed, the night the Pierrot said those words. I see you all drowning in a sea of blood. I still have no idea why I said it." He stopped and sighed. "For a long time, I felt responsible for what had happened. If I kept quiet—"
"Jan, it had nothing to do with that. It would have happened whatever you said."
Tetu changed the subject.
"Cordell told me about Cédau de Ville-Duval and her forthcoming marriage. A terrible business. There is no question we must try and rescue her. I would do it myself, but my size is against me. A pity, though, your gifts leaving you like that. You were quite remarkable when you were younger. So, what can you do now?"
"Throw my voice, ride, fence, read, write. Oh, and—" Monsieur Hollart returned at that moment and was dumbstruck to see a bottle, suspended in mid-air, filling 2 glasses, before all 3 objects landed on the table without a drop being spilt. Tetu's face broke into the widest grin.
"Why didn't you tell me you could see?"
He leapt up and flung his arms round Jan.
"How fortunate that you have returned to us with such magic in your fingers," said Monsieur Hollart, putting on his hat. "If they ever tire of revolutionary zeal, I am going to give them magic the like of which Paris has never seen."
"No,"
said Tetu firmly.
"you are going to do no such thing. Is that understood?"
"Understood,"
Monsieur Hollart said sadly, opening the front door.
"Maybe when the revolution is over."
"If we live that long,"
said Tetu. After Monsieur Hollart had gone, Tetu began to talk about the situation in Paris.
"Things are very bad indeed, and getting worse each day. The National Guard, have started doing nightly raids to smoke out aristocrats, or priests who haven't sworn allegiance to the revolution, breaking down doors, pulling up floorboards. The jails are full to bursting. It's going to be difficult and dangerous to get Sido out of Paris, but I can't see how we'll ever get the Marquis out undetected.
But I've brought papers for both of them, said Jan.
It makes no difference,
said Tetu.
We have Kaliovsky to reckon with. Nothing escapes his attention.
Jan got up and went over to the window. A cat, one leg pointed skywards, was balancing precariously on the narrow windowsill, busy cleaning its sleek fur.
I had a letter this morning from the Marquis's lawyer, Maître Tardieu,
Tetu went on.
It's addressed to Cordell, but as he is away, he had it forwarded to me.
He handed the letter to Jan, who read it carefully. What do you think Maître Tardieu is so desperate to tell us?
I don't know. I'll arrange for us to see him tomorrow.
Outside there was the sound of a pot breaking on the ground. Red geraniums lay scattered on the windowsill. The cat had vanished. If only, thought Jan, I could do the same for Sido.